Welcome to this tutorial on PowerShell and .NET. In this session, you'll learn how to leverage .NET Framework classes directly within your PowerShell scripts. PowerShell is built on top of the .NET Framework, which means you have access to thousands of powerful classes and methods that extend far beyond the built-in CMDlets. Understanding how to use .NET in PowerShell will significantly expand your scripting capabilities and allow you to perform advanced operations with ease. Let's explore why you should use .NET in PowerShell. First, PowerShell CMDlets don't cover every possible scenario. The .NET Framework provides thousands of additional classes that fill these gaps. Second, since PowerShell is built on top of .NET Framework, the integration is seamless and natural. Third, you gain access to extended functionality for file operations, networking, security, and much more. Finally, using direct .NET calls can offer performance benefits for specific operations. Understanding this integration opens up a whole new world of possibilities for your PowerShell scripts. Now let's look at the basic syntax for accessing .NET classes. To reference a .NET class in PowerShell, you use square bracket notation. Inside the brackets, you provide the full namespace path followed by the class name. For example, you would write open bracket namespace .classname close bracket. This syntax tells PowerShell exactly which .NET class you want to work with. The namespace acts like an address that identifies where the class lives within the .NET Framework hierarchy. Let's discuss static methods and properties. To access static members of a .NET class, you use the double colon syntax. The format is open bracket classname close bracket double colon member name. Static members can be accessed without creating an instance of the class. For example, to get the current date and time, you can use open bracket system.datetime close bracket double colon now. To get the machine name, you can use open bracket system.environment close bracket double colon machine name. These static members are incredibly useful for quick operations that don't require object instantiation. When you need to work with instance members, you must first create a .NET object. There are two ways to create objects in PowerShell. The traditional method uses the new -object CMDlet with the typename parameter. For example, $obj equals new -object -typename system.collections.ArrayList. The modern approach, available in PowerShell version 5.0 and later, uses the .NET constructor syntax directly. You write $obj equals open bracket system.collections.ArrayList close bracket double colon new open parenthesis close parenthesis. Both methods create an instance of the class that you can then manipulate. Once you have created an object, you can access its properties and methods. To access a property, use $obj.propertyName. To call a method, use $obj.methodName open parenthesis close parenthesis. Let's look at a practical example with strings. If you assign the text PowerShell to a variable called $text, you can then call $text.twupper open parenthesis close parenthesis to convert it to uppercase. You can also access the length property using $text.length to find out how many characters are in the string. This dot notation allows you to interact with .NET objects in an intuitive way. Let's explore a practical example using the system.io namespace for file management. To check if a file exists, you can use the static method open bracket system.io.file close bracket double colon exists with the file path in parentheses. To read all text from a file, assign the result to a variable using $content equals open bracket system.io.file close bracket double colon read all text with the file path. To get detailed information about a file, create a FileInfo object using $FileInfo equals open bracket system.io.fileinfo close bracket double colon new with the file path. Then access properties like $fileinfo.length to get the file size. These examples demonstrate how .NET classes provide powerful file manipulation capabilities. Let's recap the key takeaways from this session. First, use square brackets to access .NET classes directly in your PowerShell scripts. Second, remember that static members use the double colon syntax, while instance members require you to create an object first. Third, Use the Get-Member CMDlet to discover available properties and methods on any object. Finally, remember that thousands of .NET classes are available to extend PowerShell's capabilities beyond the built-in CMDlets. With this knowledge, you're now equipped to leverage the full power of the .NET framework in your PowerShell scripts. Keep practicing and exploring different classes to unlock even more possibilities.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.